Hello. Good morning, noon, or night, anyone who's listening. Sorry for being the tiniest bit late to start the stream, but I kind of... Oh, what's going on there? Hold on. It's having the same problem as last time. Come on, sort yourself out. What is... Give me a second. Yes, there, no, come on. What is the problem? Why do you... Oh, there we go. There we go. It sorted itself out. Hopefully you're able to see this now. Yes, so very sorry for it being slightly later than expected, only by about 15 minutes, but I was just had to finish having dinner, and unfortunately it took a bit longer than I expected. Also very much apologise for having to move the stream from yesterday to today. I was just not feeling up for it yesterday. There's no excuse. It's just want to apologise and get that out of the way first. But today I want a quite nice and simple and chill and easy stream. So I'm going to play some more Balatro. Originally I was going to just start Inscription today, but I have decided against that. I think I will save that for the weekend. But today what I did think would be quite fun is I'm going to just play the Erratic deck because of how weird it is. I think that'll make for quite a fun time. So hopefully you're having a good time wherever you are, and let's get straight stuck in, because I don't intend on this being a massively long stream in comparison to like some of my Rain World ones, which I do need to sort out. Oh, okay, a lot of 2s and 4s. I want that hack. In which case, 8s as well. That's fine. If I can get hack going, then all be good. That is not going to give me anywhere near enough. Probably should have played that a bit smarter, but that is fine. I don't think 10 ace. Oh yeah, why not? Actually, I shall just go for the straight. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then there we go, perfect. But no, hopefully, if you're tuning in, you have had a good day, whatever it's been up to. It's been woeful at my end. It has been binning it down with rain the entire day, and it sucks. Because having to go out and do anything in the pissing down rain is never a good time. But it's feeling a little bit under the weather as of recent, just because having wisdom teeth problems, which sucks. But thankfully that is going away, and I'm hoping to stick to my currently lined out schedule from now on. So I do apologise for going back and not streaming yesterday, but I just did not feel it. But that is fine for the most part. Yeah, I'll buy that. That's actually good. Would be quite handy after the next one. Obviously, it's going to be useless here, but start converting things to clubs would be a good one. Even though I've got very few clubs, it's easy malt. It's good to start getting sorted. It's fine. I'm not paying attention. I need to do something else. Okay. Has it been my best play of them all? Okay, there we go. Worked out in the end, that's fine. Perfect. Oh, sorry. Having a sip of my drink. You know what? I don't need wildcard, actually. What I shall do, though... of a kind, sure. 4 of a kind, sure. It's fine. Hanged Man. There we go. Okay. No. I think I'll just keep Hangman and call it that. Place. What is there a lot of that or not tons of that I don't count? Like 5s and 7s I don't want. So we have 5 or a 7. Then there's not much point in keeping it. Even though 5s are pretty good actually, because if I've got a lot of low cards, I might try and go for hack, which might be quite handy. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, I've got a full house there. Perfect. But have an extra chips, why not? It's just going to be a bit of a when I hit the stride, I hit the stride, because that's usually how it goes with the Erratic deck. I want to boost these cards because hack will I'll eventually be using low cards instead of high cards. So getting those lower ends boosted up to begin with is going to be definitely worth it. Right. It's alright, slow starts, mate. I need to regain some energy. I need to boost myself back up. Kind of I'll keep that. Stick on that. Give myself a bit more life, you know. It has been a long day. Even though it really hasn't, it feels like it. So I'm going to actually, yeah, that's so worth the risk. Though this may not actually get it for me. So nah, not quite. Damn. That's fine though. Because I can just do tuber. But that does just give me a random planet card that I don't give a fuck about, which is a damn shame. So I shall sell that. Flush. No, I think I'll actually just open a buffoon pack. That'll do. Actually, that will be really handy with the 4s. So I just need to might just start speccing into 4s actually. Ooh, oh no, the wall is coming. Yeah, I'm trying to think what the cards are. There are a lot of. There's a lot of 2s actually. So you know what? I will just start getting rid of some of these high cards. I'll start getting rid of some of these face cards actually, because I do not have a use for them. If I'm gonna just go into like lower end cards. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Full house, and that should give us planet card, which will boost it a little bit. Let's get the leg up. Perfect. No. Buffoon pack? No, I don't really care about having an extra consumable slot. None of these are actually that good. I'll go for Supernova, because that's at least kind of good. However, it may be kind of rough. No. For the later. Yeah, sure. For like some of the later hands. Whether the mulch doesn't add up. Arcana pack. There we go. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, my brain is kind of just frying at the moment. It's cooking itself from the inside out. Yeah, I'll do these. I'll do both of these and then start either speccing into diamonds, because there are a lot of them, or start changing some of those into clubs, because I would quite like that. Actually, what's in, you know, a bit of standard pack if there's any. Ooh. Oh, but it's an 8. Oh, that's going to be so tough to get back round. But it is. Oh, but 8 is like one of the worst cards. Nah, I'll leave it. I'll add it to my deck, but I'm not gonna. I'm probably not gonna be playing much around that. If I just get any cards that I can, you know, actually, I need that third 8 or 4. That'll do, because at least I get the malt from each one. Okay. Still a lot of 4s in the deck. I guess I'm just going to play these, get rid of them. Okay, the 2s and 3s. I only tried. There's only 1 through. Okay, 2s are more likely to pop, but I don't. You know what? I'll play it risky and hope for another 2 and another 4. Ooh, okay. I may have been too risky. That is... It's not fine, actually, but there's not really much else I can do. So, give this a shot, and then if it doesn't scrape me through, which it would, yeah, no hope at all. Restart. That's fine. Diamond cards debuffed. What's my deck looking like? A lot of 10s. Okay. I could just go into 10s and then slowly make them face cards and just go for like sock and buskin, a bunch of jacks. Maybe if I just get a ton of strengths, I can work. Ton of 7s as well, which is not a good card to have a lot of, honestly. Okay, I'll see how it goes. I'll see how this see how this first hands go, and then see what I want to do. But I think definitely playing towards the 10s, and then either changing them up into face cards so that I can. You know, that's probably worth, because it's fairly evenly split. It's more towards hearts, I think. Maybe if I can get bloodstone, then I'll start cooking a little bit. It's fine. But yeah, it's just going to take a lot of strengths, or just getting a good, like, king and just start duplicating it. For each card sold. No, I don't think so right now. Though it is tempting. Temperance. Honestly, none of them are great. I'll go random joker. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind castle, that's alright. Judgment, I could just get another free joker, which would be cool, but also because temperance of $5 really isn't much, but it actually might be worth it in this case, just to have a tiny bit of money in the bank, so you get that interest. Okay, that's fine. Get rid of those. And you know what? I will dig for some more. Okay, I've got no more discards. Oh well. I'm going to try and dig for some more discards so I can start leveling up that a tiny bit, because 3 extra chips probably isn't going to be breaking any records. But hard discard. Oh, that is very handy. And then I shall go this for. You know what? That's okay for the moment. I can start trying to duplicate that king, or something like that, or start swapping it over. Just starting to. Ooh, the triple 10. Okay. Oh, I should have discarded for that. Damn. Oh, I'm a fool. I'm a buffoon. I'm not gonna go. No, I'm not gonna go standard back. Who discarded spade? Okay, that's fine. Get rid of those, and then, okay, yeah, that's fine. Just kind of pick up every little help I can get with that for the mo. And then hopefully get either somewhat decent chip. No, that's a ceremonial dagger's not worth it. And something. No, that's not worth. That's not worth. I shouldn't have bought it. Oh well. At least we're getting the wall out of the way quick. Know what? I'm gonna play this. It's not gonna get me tons, but it may push me up just that tiny bit more, so I'm less at risk. And because it's also discarding them isn't going to get me anything, unlike any of these club discards. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully, this should push me over the line. I don't think it'll like blow me out of the water, but yeah, there we go. Spades, no. Ooh, convert hearts. That's pretty good. It's unfortunate that these are the cards that it wants me to convert it to, but it could be much worse. And also, like, it means that it's, no. It means that it's my last played card, so I can like pull a fool or something like that. Once we get rid of diamonds, that's fine. Just some more chips. It's fine. It's all good. Okay. I feel I may start struggling in a sec, because this is definitely not going to cut it. So I need to start like ranking up my cards. Okay, that's good. Buy and use. I should have just bought it. Damn. At least I got death. No, I'm not buying that. I've just blundered already. I do not want to fumble again. Wants me to get rid of hearts? No, not right now. Okay, that's close to being great. No, I will convert these three. And 1, 2, 3. Use that just to rank it up a bit. Convert this 7 into that jack. And go for that. That should be good. Now, Hanged Man. Oh, very lovely. No. Damn. No repeat hand types. Okay, I've got to clean it on this hand then. What do I want me to do? Every heart discarded. That's fine. Because I'm going to destroy. I kind of want to keep the 10 just in case. So I'll get rid of these and then start clearing off some of these bit by bit. There we go, that's right. So now what I really want, now that I'm starting to build this up, is get Sock and Busk in and really hope that the plant doesn't start showing up at some point. Because if I get the plant, that is going to be a pain for the way I've set this up. You know what, I'll open the standard pack now. Having the red seal is kind of good. Yeah, screw it. I probably am not going to be able to get that up anywhere, but I would rather that than... I'll rather have it than pass it. Okay. No. It's because, yeah, sorry for the slightly lower energy. I'm just not feeling quite as energetic as before. Okay. kind of needing the... Ooh, okay, still needs a tiny bit more. How many more? I've got way more hearts than anything else. There's no point playing like anything but hearts. Or that 3 of a kind will just get me over. Right. Face cards, 30 chips. Perfect. That will be really good for the moment. Spectral pack. You know, it's not anything massive, but gold seal's kind of good actually. Like I'll take that. Just a nice chill Balatro stream for the evening because I don't want to. No, I'll be risky. I'll be risky again. Good. Because I do not want to do anything crazy today. It's just a kind of, it's a relaxed kind of day. It's not a day for anything high octane. And nothing says chill stream like just playing a bit of illegal poker, just cracking through on the cards and just making a bit of progress on the deck and hoping it goes well. I don't know why I keep opening these. It's not worth it. No. It's fine. It's all low level anyway. I'm gonna play it quite risky. No, actually. I'll keep that and hope I get a king, or that'll do as well. No, there's no point going for the 4 of the kind. It's not gonna give me anywhere near as much as this. Like, it wasn't gonna give me tons, but it was not like it was gonna give me significantly less. You know what? I'll actually try and go for the diamonds because. And just a little extra push over the line will do. And it was easier to get. Tarot cards appear more frequently. That's so worth getting. Because I feel like that's the one thing I never get enough of, is good tarot cards. What is worthless here? Yeah. There we go. Much better. Let's play 5 cards, that's fine. Very club card discarded. Yeah. Play a tiny bit risky. Actually, I do want to keep that one. One other face card, realistically. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do. I just really need some better jokers, but they are being elusive to me at the moment, which is rather irritating. Fuck. Full house, and this is gonna have to do it. Because if it doesn't, I'm in big trouble. Yeah, fuck. I was being too greedy. Oh well. Heart is debuffed? Okay, what's my deck looking like? Full deck. 9 queens. Okay, so it's going to be quite similar to before. Or I just want to start getting to... I want to say hearts are pretty beefy again at the moment. They're all like decent. I can really only see diamonds as a bit weaker. But I think I shall... Yeah, you know that is firm. Vampire is really good if you can get if you can get enough tarot cards to add the enhancements. Sure, I shall give it a shot. And you know what? I'm actually going to use my last bit to get that flush up a tiny bit, because otherwise I don't think... because I think that gives me a better chance of doing this in one hand. Okay. Well, that's not going to do anything for a tiny bit. I just want to leapfrog myself forwards, because there is no point in me. I could just get that. It's too, you know. Sure, you can come join me, Jimbo. Okay, hearts are gone. I'll go for spades, which is fine, apart from the fact that it decided to give me all hearts. And you know what, actually, go for some clubs, or not. I really should have gone diamonds. There were plenty of them. Oh, this is going to be a not fun one. Fuck it. Because I'm going to get... Oh. Ooh. Disgusting mix of cards. You know, actually, I think I might just restart. Call it cheap way out. I call it worth it. Ooh, okay. I think I know which I'm going for. Once again, there's a lot of queens. That's another pretty good stacked hand for that, so I know what I'm going for. But also, spades are looking considerably better than the other suits. And I fuck up the first hand, of course I do. That's fine. I lose out on like $1, which is very irritating, but what can you do? Oh, these both are kind of not great. Oh, I really want to restart again, but I know I shouldn't, because I know that's just building in the failure mindset. No, I'll retry once more. That's the issue with the erratic deck, is sometimes you get a really good deck and sometimes you get a really mediocre one like this. It's a bunch of 8s and 6s. Like, come on, man, no one cares for those, really. A bunch of 2s, actually, and 5s. I guess I could go for hack if I can. I guess if I'd like trim down some like the 8s and 6s, I can go for like hack, start strengthening things up to like 4 and 5, I guess. Alright. No, why not? Why not? That's what I'll do. I'll start sorting stuff into for trying to get a hack, because that would be particularly handy. And I fucked up the hand, of course I did. Oh well. I could go for that again, or I could just go, but that would be all my money. I'm trying to poke out. That's not going to be very good at the moment. I'm going to gamble it. I shouldn't have gambled it. Why not? Okay. You know, I could. I guess that's the other thing I could do, is like full houses with. Like doing full houses with the 6s and 8s, but that's such like a weird, like, kind of like, there's such weird cards to go for. I could double my money and get $2. No, as much as I want to, I think I'll ignore it. Even Steam, okay. I want to go for the, is it four? I want to go for 2s now. And honestly, 6s and 8s are going to be quite good for this as well. But I want to go for 2s and 4s now. So strengths are like the kind of thing I want to be picking up most. I'll do that actually, that'd be pretty good. And the other thing that I would be kind of handy to get is the photo card if I can. Bonus cards, wild card. I'll give those some bonus chips. It's fine. It's all good. Hopefully, if you're watching, you're having a good whatever. I don't really know what times it would be around the world for me. Very standard. But hopefully it is going well for you and you're having a good day, whatever you're up to. Is okay. Get rid of. Oh, don't want to stick with. You know what? I'll risk it on like the even cards. It's fine. Worth. Sick. It's fine. Not quite as good because I didn't get as many of the chips, but I don't mind. The extra malt is doing me bits. That's tempting if it was an erratic deck, where playing straights is significantly harder. I want another 8. There we go. Perfect. Good. It's tempting, but no. Sorry, my brain blanked while I was thinking about it. Do I want to? You know, because I've got no reason to go for. Okay, I maybe did have a reason to go for 2s. But I know that there's more 6s and 8s, so it's going to be easier to get. There we go. And I know that this will guarantee get me over the line. Ooh. But those 4s, I need to start getting some more and some better 4s. I also need to now start getting strength to get that back round into the hack zone, because that is spicy. Ooh, I could go for no. No, I should have put that at the start. Oh, I fumbled. Matters not. We still got it. Roll clubs. I could start going towards clubs, I guess. I've got no reason not to currently. I can always just sell the card later. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'll leave that just in case. That ace is going to be spicy later on. That is going to be glorious. I'm very much excited to see what that bad boy can do. But right now, it's not worth it. Oh, I should have put the club at the front. Oh well. High Priestess. Ooh, actually, Hiker is probably going to be quite good for some extra chips. Buffoon Pack, unless I get like Hack or something. No. It's fine. Roll. No, I think I'll leave it at that. -1 hand size. God, okay. It's more 6s and 8s, so I have a better chance with that. But there's a fair few 2s as well, and those are both 2. You know what? There we go. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. That should get me there, yes. I need, okay, perfect. Some Arcana packs. Hanged Man, Heart, kind of Hanged Man to get rid of some of these, like, higher up cards that really make no sense, like, no sense in keeping. You know, I'll get rid of those because, like, the queens I can maybe start working around. By the time it's Jack, it feels a bit tedious. Okay. Ooh. I can get that to a 2, or I can get that to clubs. I want that to be a 2 for the moment. Oh, but the problem being is everything else kind of sucks not being... or I could just duplicate it. Oh, I wish this was a pack I could have 2 for. I'm going to rank that up to a 2, and I will... I don't know. Rank this 7 up to an 8, sure. Because I'm not too fussed about it being... about it not being clubs if that's a 2. Because that like a polychrome and gold seal, that's pretty handy. Actually, no. Do that just to get some stuff in. Oh, it gets me there, sick. Right. Ooh. No, it's not worth it. I've got too many clubs for it to really be that worth it. Magician, Star, Steel. No, I'll change these two into... I don't know. That, I mean, that's going to stay, because I want things to start leveling up to 4s, but the other... Red Seal. Oh, if only the other one was there. Damn. You know what? I will put it on this too, though. Because that could be hype as anything. Face cards, no. Flush, no. It's fine. My money's at 0 anyway, so... See, this is tasty. This is looking delectable. This is looking... delicious. Oh, that is glorious. Do I? Yeah, you know what? I do want that to be the first one, because I want to start upgrading that card, and because that multiplier is gonna be crazy. 20,000 easy. Ooh, nope. That's not that useful, honestly, as much as it's tempting. I'd rather just get that. No, I won't reroll again, actually. But I do want to start... you know what? Get these out of the way and done. I don't really care much for losing my cash. Tons. Okay, didn't matter anyway. Good. Ooh. If it contains a 3, that's very handy, actually. Hold on. I think I shall do that. No. Okay. I want to get more of those 2s out, so I can malt them a bit. Yeah, that is good. Especially on that that one there. You know what? I'm feeling greedy because I've already got the... There we go. I'm feeling greedy and it paid off. I'll put that there as well. And it's got the 3 of a kind, so this should be quite good. There we go. Okay. And now if we can get Hack, trade Hack in for Hiker, then we are doing swimmingly. No, that is far too risky. Death. Oh, if only we had death at the right. If only we had this one. Oh, however, I will use this to get rid of those because I kind of do not want them. No, there's no point in that. No, there's like no point in that. Give me more of those twos, come on. Yeah, screw it, that's good enough. That's not going to be phenomenal, but it should be enough. Yeah, there we go, good. It's fine. Banana, no. Do you see Banana Man hopping over on the white hot sand? He come with some for me, freshly taken from banana tree. You know, why not? It's not that crazy, but it'll do. Clears them out without getting rid of a discard. And gets me through. Alright. Clearly it's just quite strong. I guess because I don't have hack yet, it doesn't really matter what it is as long as it's an even. I'm taking that, however. That's incredibly tempting, but no. First hand is drawn face down. That could be rough. But I'm not certain. Sure. Just for the mo. And then if it doesn't get me, hopefully I get some more twos that I can deal with. Nope, gets me through. Good. Do you want a banana? Peel it down, go. Do you want a banana? This banana for you. No, yeah, that's not that great. You know, I will open a standard pack. Glass 2. No, I think I'll skip on that one. There's not much point. Do we want blast through that? Make those malt cards. You know what? I'm feeling greedy. I'm feeling a tiny bit greedy with it. I shouldn't have. Oh well, you know what? I shall not be greedy anymore. Point taken. I shall just do a full house. Because I don't want to lose by being too greedy. But it is clearly showing me that I need to thin my deck more. Hangman, it's pretty good actually. Clear out those. Reroll lovers. Well, card. No, I think I'm good. First hand's drawn face down. No, if I go like that. Okay, then I know that a lot of these are higher up. And there's maybe 1, 2 in there. Okay, so whatever it is, it's not clubs, so that could very well be the polychrome. You know, if I do this, play it a tiny bit risky. To confirm I get more 2s. That is fine. Because I don't want to risk that not being a 2. But I think that may be the polychrome. Okay, doesn't matter. Got through anyway. Hanged Man, very good. Arcana pack. Temperance is quite huge. I'll use that to get rid of those. Temperance would be good, yeah. Then, nope, I don't want the banana, but I will buy and use Full House. start with 0 discards. Okay, that could be rough. Could very well be rough. Like I've kind of abandoned in my mind doing anything but like doing anything with like 4s and just been like, yeah, 2s, because all my 2s are now really buffed up. Prepare to go for. Yeah, you know what? That's probably better. This probably isn't going to get me anywhere. Yeah, damn. Okay. How many more 8s are there? There's 2 8s. Bunch of 6s. Play that. It's not much, but that should. Okay. I've been saved by a tiny bit of luck. But I really need to start duplicating that card a lot more. So I need to get some death. Magician. No, I don't want Magician. Emperor, sure. Spades, no, that's huge. Mail-in rebate, no. Death, yes, good. Oh, golden, actually so good. You know what, I will... Okay. Turn left card into the right card. Good. Get rid of those. Do those 3 as that. You know what? I am going to go risky. A flush 5. There we go. Can we get a better one? Nah. Flush 5. Flush 5 is worth so much more. In which case... all very good. There we go. Okay, now we just need to keep getting deaths, keep duplicating that card. That'll 100% get us through. Oh, you know what? That is kind of hype. I'm... start thinning that deck. And you know what? Buy a 5 of a kind too, just in case. So discards. It's not going to make any difference. Unfortunately, the trading card, I didn't think about that. To a point, you know, how many 2s do I have? I've got 7 2s in the deck, which is a lot less than I would have hoped. But I will. We'll do that. At least they're all even. You know that. That's a little bit better. Okay, no, that's really much better. Very nice. Lovers, no, I don't want that. You know what? Emperor. Death, let's go. Wheel of Fortune. Damn. So happy about getting death. Amber Acorn. Let's go. Okay, this may... may in fact be for free. Just need to remember, turns the left card into the right card. Discard that to sell. Get rid of all of these. Keep those 2s. Get rid of all of these. I'm feeling greedy. I maybe shouldn't have been quite so greedy, but honestly, I don't think it matters. There we go, there we go. Now we just need to get, we need to get like an Empress or something, get some more malt on those bad boys. Or something like that, you know. Jump buff impact, no, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want any of this. No, this is looking that appealing to me. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of you. And now, actually, I'll keep those No, I'll keep most of those 6s, not all of them. I will not keep those 6s anymore because I've got 10s now. And, okay, fine. I shall do that because I want those 2s. Okay. Okay, that's fine. There's honestly no point in me... Ooh, actually, no, there is point in me going like that. That's fine. I'm really banking on this to get me over there. Okay, good. Good it is. Emperor, yes. Moon's kind of high. Okay, that's okay. But actually, no. Not. It's maybe a tiny bit hype, but well, it wasn't as hype as I was wanting. So, well, I know which one the playing card is. Discard that. Discard all of these. All okay. What I am gonna do now? Convert those. I should have converted that as well. That's me being a fool. My bad. Empress. Oh, hold on. Actually, can I get? Oh, I've made a fool of myself. I'm selling that. But if I can, yes, there we go. That may not be flush 5, but it is 5 of a kind. And this should do me bits. And you know what? I think I may go into endless a little bit. I think I may push a little bit forward into endless, see what we can do. And then we shall what's it called? Then after that we'll like back it up and try the next stake up. But no, very nice. Right, I think I'll reroll again actually, and one more. No, oh, okay. The endless streak may end here, considering all my best cards are clubs. I may just call it there then. As that is a big fat end to the run. However, it does mean we can go up to green. Give it another try. Because we are just going to be playing Erratic today. Unless I feel strongly otherwise. Or people want me to play something else strongly otherwise. Okay. 7 jacks. 6 sixes. I think I'll go face cards. Actually, I think I might just go clubs face cards. But this does mean that whatever I do for this starting bit, I need to not do for the like whatever I want to do for the boss, I need to not do for the not do here, because otherwise it is going to be rather difficult. I mean, no, these are really great, but sure, you know, actually that's kind of handy to begin with. Like, from starting off, that's kind of neat. Doesn't help me in any way. Oh, that does, however. You know what? I'm going to use it on those two. Okay. There we go. Okay, that does kind of help me to begin with. I know Vagabond's not really a card I've used that much, so I can't really say, you know, flush is very helpful early on, and 3 of a kind just in case. Kind of pack I kind of want. That's hype actually, and then to get my money nice and low, I shall. Oh, and you know what? What do I have a lot of? Full deck. 25s. I've got a fair few 5s. I've got How many 2s have I got? You know what? I'll turn this 5 into a club queen. And that's fine. Effective. You know, I might go for 6s and 8s. Try and go for a full house of those. Or just like a full house of whatever is available. Damn, okay. Or don't give me anything. Chariot still can't. Fucking alright. I'm clearly searching too deep. It's making me. Yeah, it's being too. I'm being too specific. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's my fault. I've blundered this completely. Oh well. Shame from a bit of a good start, actually. That's fine. Green stake does pick it up a bit. 7 9s. Okay, this may be another face card one. Right. What I'm going to do, however, is take a quick break to grab myself a drink. So I shall leave you guys just for a moment. Sorry for the impromptu dipping, but I just need to go get myself a drink and probably go to the toilet as well. So I shall be back briefly, so just sit tight, if you please. Ooh, there we go. Okay. See you in a bit. Right. I return. I apologise for the impromptu break. But I needed to stop for a moment. Just a drink. Just quick break. Simple as that. So, sorry about that, but that's fine. Now, back to the Erratic deck. Definitely going to be going for face cards. But I now need to play it less greedy than before. Because being a little bit too optimistic last time, to say the least. There we go. It's much better. Right. It's fine. All good. Ooh. See, death early on is tempting were it not for the fact that I don't have a good Joker yet. So I'm going to have to get literally, or just any Joker of any kind. You know what, this will do. It's not much, but it will do for the mo. Ooh. You know what? Nice and easy. Just get that little boost over the line. There you go. Ignore the cracking open of a tinny. It is an unspecified non-alcoholic caffeinated beverage. Because I'm not doing a drinking stream yet. I'm not in the mood. I'll save that for another time. Right. What kind of pack? Okay. I kind of want another Joker rather than Arcana pack, but it might be worth just trying to boost up some of the... Yeah, just boost a couple of that. What do I have a lot of? Okay, it's kind of neutral all around. I could just destroy stuff that I've got a lot of that I'm not going to use. So like 4s. Yeah, honestly. Destroying some of these lower end cards early on might be kind of handy. Thinning the deck. There we go. Not. Anyone watching? Hopefully you've got something nice and interesting planned for this week. Something interesting going on. I forgot about that. Some interesting event or some kind of fun thing to do throughout the rest of the week and towards the weekend. I'm just going to be doing work. Nothing that fun. Okay. Mail-in rebate is so good money-wise, but for actual score, it's not what I'm looking for. I should have bought Overstock, honestly. Thankfully, I've got a bit more time. The other ones, thankfully this week I've got some more F1 to watch, which is always a treat, always very nice. More motorsport and the 6 hours of Imola, for any of those who watch WEC or WEC. It's always a good time. 7, okay. No, I'm getting rid of these. Fuck it. Fuck it. Send them off. Good. That'll do. Oh, I need a good scoring Joker soon. No. I'm gonna have to grab something here. Oh, alright, fine. I'm gonna have to go for misprint. I should have gone Overstock first, honestly. It wouldn't help me. Oh well. This may be a wash, but if so, I don't mind that much. Like if it's really a wash of a run, then that's fine. We'll just write it out, and then as soon as we fold, we can just. Ooh. Okay, that's looking much better. Get that in. So now I need to not play as many face cards. But you know what? I need to play like a good combination, I think, is the problem. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more kings and queens, and you know, I'll get rid of those. Play it risky, play it stupid. If I had the hanging chat, that would be really handy right now, just for the extra boost. But alas, to no avail. I do not. What's my diamond looking like? Yeah, it's not worth going for diamond. I mean, the extra 50 chips might be handy, but I don't think it's that good. 10 or 4. I do have a fair amount of 10s, actually, I swear. Yeah, I've got 5. I've got a lot more 9s, actually. I think I'll leave it for the mo. Just try and cash in on... oh, it's 4. Okay, that's fine. You know, if I go for 9s and... these, that's fine. Sure, good. Better than nothing. But I could do with no, that's first time around 6 destroy and create a spectral card. No, it's a bit random, but I think I'm good. You know what? You know what? Why not? Fool, you know, by news. Hanged Man would be kind of handy. Roll. Oh, none of these are that great. You know, I'll do this. It sucks, but you know what? It's better than nothing at the moment. What do I have? So little of that it doesn't matter. I mean, if I'm going for face cards, I might as well just start like hanged manning these things. And then go for like that. Good. No, it's not worth. Bloodstone or Idol is kinda massive. Actually, you know what? I could just go 9 of Hearts and go Idol and try and just get it to proc on 9 of Hearts a bunch. That is putting an awful lot on one idea, but it is doable. Especially as this is going to get worse as I thin down my deck, so you know what. I could do... no. I want to risk it. I want to risk it because it's funny. Of course, Hearts are all debuffed. You know, get rid of all these. Judgment. No. I could... yeah, fuck it. It's more than I was expecting. We've got 2 6s. Hoping for an ace. Okay, there we go. Which isn't amazing, but you know what? It's a little boost of some sort, and I'm definitely not making it through this. Apparently I am. Just about scraping the bottom of the barrel. Okay. Extra discard or more. Tarot card. I'm gonna go tarot cards actually, because these could really help. You know what? If I start doing that, King of Diamonds, no. I want to start changing stuff to hearts, so I only have to worry about 1 suit. What card I don't want? Steel card here. Strength is a lot more helpful actually, because I can start making some more 9s out of those 8s. I'll probably use that more than I'll use that, so there we go. And then strength, no, okay. You know what, the King of Diamonds, or I could just start strengthening stuff up into kings, is the other thing I could do. Yeah, I guess. Maybe. Depending on how many kings I've got. But I don't really know. I don't really remember. You know, I'll keep those 6s there, actually. Because I could... yeah, I'll just strength these. Start working them towards the 9. If I feel like it. And then... there we go. Get me over. This is going to be a very not intuitive round. Something tells me. I feel like it's just going to be a lot of shit happens. I'm getting rid of that. I don't want you again. Oh. I mean, you know what? Why not? Give it a shot. I barely use it. So this may be the one opportunity, because 9s are a card I just never use. You know what? I'm getting that extra tarot card. You know what? It wasn't worth it. I want that extra jack or 9. There we go. I know this is definitely not going my way. I think I shall fumble at this hurdle. Probably just from me playing unintuitively and having to take a break and not thinking about things. But that is... it's not fine, it's irritating, but yeah. There's not much I can do about my own foolishness. My own buffoonery. Okay, new run. Restart, green stake. What's my deck looking like? A lot of 5s. You know what? This may be another hack deck. A lot of 3s. This may be another hack. If I can get Odd Todd and hack, and then like Hanging Chad and maybe a Polychrome or something like that, that might be kind of good. What do I have a lot of? It's clubs again. Spades there's no point at this point, but clubs is tempting. So I think I might, if I start trying to go for like 5s and 3s, like low end, again, you know, I'll keep those. There we go, that's fine. Which, that's probably just about gonna scrape it, yeah. Alright. The moon. You know what? That is kind of hype. This is not, though. Sure. I guess for the mo. But you know what? If I get some 5s that are non-clubs show up, which there are like non-clubs 5s. Which is fine. I'll keep that because it's low end. I could convert all of that, actually. However, I'm going to... yeah... oh, no, actually 5-5. And then one of these 3s, I'll use that on. It's nearly a flush house. I could just go... full house or flush, but no, obviously full house is better. And the extra chips. And then just like 3 of a kind with the extra chips. Good. Okay, strength. No, thank you. But I will use this because more to clubs. Sure, or I could, unless there's actually, you know, random joker. Okay, well that's not very helpful. All diamonds are debuffed, that's fine. Because realistically, you know what, and at the moment, if I can just get like a flush with like a pair and there we go. Flush with a pair and a like a king, then there we go, that will sort itself out. But I want to start leveling up those No, I'm already leaning into something else. Oh, and plus heart. There was the heart at the end, so that's fine. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Just get me through lower ones while I build up a bit more cash so I can buy some better jokers or improve my deck a bit. Oh, yes. That is spicy. And so I now know very precisely what I'm digging for. You know, I should keep those for the mo. And get out of the way and done. Then get rid of all that. That doesn't have a pair, is the irritating thing. So that won't actually be that good. You're not sure. That's fine. Still early days. It's still early days. Oh, Hangman, and then buy the cheaper one. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Hey, yeah, hell yeah. I'm probably not going to use that 7, but it doesn't bother me. Because if I can just start molding the deck towards what I want, then that is fine. I could make those 2s so that when hack comes around, that's kind of helpful. Yeah. Or I could just, you know, I'll use that so I've got this so I can make some easier what's it called? Make some easier flushes. Okay, well, actually that's pretty good at the moment. I just kind of want to get rid of. If I do that, yeah, because I can always just. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, convert those, and then. Yeah, that'll do. Because having the extra 5 isn't going to help me in any way in particular. Brilliant. Oh, okay. There we go. That'll help just a tiny bit more, especially with the wall upcoming. Nope, I want a flush. So now, if any kind of flush hand would be very good. So you know what? Yeah, actually, there's no benefit in having the extra 5 currently, because I don't have hack or anything like that. Just want a bit more clubs. Okay. More malt with clubs, that's fine. Foon pack, I want hack, I do not get hack. Darn. That's what ships, you know, why not? The amount of tarots I'm going to be using, it might be handy, or more likely I'll just get rid of it before it actually comes into proper use. Which is fine by me. Yeah, and then get rid of those. Good. Perfect. Now if we can get, we really just need like a repeating card of some kind. I would much rather hack than sock and basket. 2 times if it contains pair, that's a kind of easy one. It's kind of easy dunk for a bit of extra multiplication. See what I did there? But yeah, fuck it. No reason not to, really. I just need to get that flush and have it have a pair. That's good. Yeah. Sick. It's not going to be quite there, but this should be, and it's got a pair as well. So another very good one. Hermit, yes please. It's only $1 extra, but that every little penny counts at the moment. Hermit? I mean, that doesn't really get me anywhere. But it would be funny. I think I'd rather just boost some of these into bonus cards. Get rid of those. Okay. Get rid of that. Yeah, fuck. Okay, it really wants me to use this hand, so I shall. Guess if it really insists. However, this does make me more and more want to get a hack. So I can start getting those re-triggers. Hanged Man, I don't want those. That's the tiniest bit of malt as well. No, I could, if I get another flush house, there we go. I don't know, I keep moving it to the front thinking I've got the hanging Chad when I don't. It's fine. There's my boy, alright. Fortune teller didn't know you for that long, but it doesn't matter. You are being replaced. Because now, it is hack time. It is hack to business. No repeat hand types, that's fine. Probably. Though I may need to start getting rid of the smiley faces in a sec. Okay. Oh, you flush house. You're not. Hack flush house. There we go. Yes. Okay, that's perfect. So, yeah. So I'm going to need. That would be handy, but I think for the mo, I shall. I don't want spades. Leave me alone with the spades, please. They'll do. Play only one hand type this round, that's fine. Okay. I could... realistically, I want it to be a lower... lower end. Yeah. Sure. It's not that great, but it's something, I guess. Okay. Okay, this is looking a bit nasty, but should be fine. It's just dealt us the most irritating of my cards to start with. It's fine. For a kind. I know it's not going to register that first one, but that's fine. But now, what we can do is start buffing up those cards. And try blue seal, convertible to a random suit. I'd rather go blue seal. It's fine. It's fine. That is fine. That is fine. Oh, is that a flush 5 I spy? Very nice, very good. And what I'm hoping for is some deaths now, or some... I don't know that. There's some deaths would be quite good, or some... what are they called? Hanged Man's, kind of anything to start whittling down the deck more. Okay, I think going to need a good opening hand, or I'm going to be stuck with just doing flushes. I kind of want a flush house, but it's going to look like it's going to just have to be strong flush, which this hopefully should be. At least, okay. That's fine. Isn't allowed, that's fine. I just need that other flush to get out. Yeah, there we go, that's fine. So just need to... Oh, shit. Oh. Now that was a wasted opportunity and a half. I probably was being far too greedy there. Damn. That was going quite well on the whole. But, ooh. Cool. I haven't even looked at my deck. How many... I've got 7/7. 8 kings. Okay, I know what I'm looking for. I want a sock and basket. Because that is a slam dunk. Sock and basket and baron. And that is easy what I want to look for. Those both kind of suck. I guess I'll take this. Mega Arcana pack, no. How many tens? There's a amount of 10s and 8s as well. Well, 8s, there's not that many, but you know. I want a good king to show up at some point so I can start cracking on with that. Because getting sock and basket and getting baron or tribulate, but that's a whole lot harder to get. There's no joker in the shop that's actually worth getting. I don't have to restart for it just being like such a dull beginning. But you know what? I shall do that. And I shall spec into diamonds. I don't know why I did the reroll. Oh, no, I'm resetting. I screwed myself over without thinking. Damn. Okay. Full deck. See, this is the problem with Erratic. Is sometimes it's amazing and so much fun and so weird, and then sometimes it's like, damn, I've just been shafted out, or I've just not been. I mean, genuinely, when it comes to me, it's just not paying attention. Okay, I once again sock and basket, but I'm 100% playing into queens for this. Because having that many queens is a slam dunk. Oh, hello, baby Ashley. Yo, you play this often on stream? Sometimes. I mean, I have only started streaming recently, so I can't say I play it too often, but I am more than happy to continue playing it often, because I'm a big fan of the game, and also... it's chill, it's easy, it's, well, no, easy for me to stream. You know, I like this game, but I don't know how to play. Do you think this game is really hard to play? It's not. It's really easy to pick up and learn. It feels really intuitive. It kind of gets harder in the sense that it's like, it becomes a lot of numbers and a lot of slamming your head into the wall. But, generally... it's not hard, but you can make it hard if you feel like. And there's all sorts of mods and stuff. It's really good. If you can get it for cheap, I think it's maybe still on sale at the moment. It certainly used to be, like as in recently. But thinking of playing this game, putting efforts in, but I see myself as a noob. Lol. Yeah, no, that's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. It's quite easy to pick up and play. Like it's it's a very beginner-friendly game. You get, like, there's a tutorial run that leads you through, explains what everything is, and then when you start picking things up and start getting to know, you see things fitting together, and you're like, I get this, and I kind of understand what's going on just over time. It's definitely worth the money for the amount of hours I've put into this. But what was I looking at? Number of 6s. Okay, I don't have that many. I shall hanged man those. Discard. How long have I been streaming on this game? Currently, right now, I've been streaming for an hour and 37, roughly. I've just kind of been playing, though there was a brief break in the middle where I went grab a drink and for a quick break. But am I on PC or Xbox? I'm on PC. I'm on computer. Because I don't know, I've only ever had an Xbox once in my life, and that was like the Xbox 360, mainly just for like Halo Reach. But no, yeah, I think I don't know if there is a console release. Of all things, I know that there's a like mobile release, like you can get it on your phone, but I don't know about console. But yeah, no, you should be able to see my cursor just like swinging around. So I'm on PC. Hearts debuffed. Ooh, that's kind of rough. That's the reason of the smooth gameplay. Yeah. My PC's not as good anymore, is it? Like, when I first got it, this was like, oh my god, top of the line, because everything was like brand new, and it's like having a 3060 Ti graphics card inside my computer. When I got this, it was like, holy, oh my god, that's incredible. You know, it's a monster. Now it's just like, it's fine. PC specs, Intel i7 10700F for the CPU, NVIDIA RTX 3060 Ti graphics card, and then I don't know if that RAM is the one that I'm always lacking on. I think I've only got like 16 gigabytes, but it may be 8. I don't remember. I have not changed my computer in a while. So I do apologise for not being the most up-to-date. I should probably put it in like my my Twitch bio just for a tiny bit of intrigue. But you know, it's done me well. It's served me well so far. I was going to say it could be a whole lot worse. You know what? How many 5s do I have actually? 4 more. 7. Okay. No. No. Damn. Get rid of those. Hopefully get another queen. I could whittle down on that, but I shall not. Like how interactive you are. You should aim to grow on here as a streamer. I mean, I'm only interactive because there's not tons of people. I quite like chatting, quite good at yapping away. And not so good at doing it to myself, but thank you. I am trying to grow as a streamer. It's just, you know, I can't exactly do that too easily. I've just got to try my best and see how it goes. But thank you. If you like the gameplay, feel free to, or like the conversation, whatever, feel free to drop a follow. Why don't you put anything in the about section? It seems empty. No, there is definitely something there. There's my schedule and also a suggestions box for people to like drop stuff. Are you on PC or mobile? Like, are you using a browser or are you watching on like a tablet or a phone or something? Because I definitely, I know that there is stuff there. Like, I appreciate the thought. I've definitely put stuff in my my bio. But maybe there's... I did it on PC, so maybe there's a difference between how it works on PC and mobile. Okay. Very strange. Maybe that's just on my end, because it all seems there. There's like a widget section with a suggestion box and a current schedule. Unless something's bugging out, I may have to go check that after the stream then. In which case, you can like put some panels as a stream unit. Yeah, like I've got some panels there. I know for certain I put panels there for like schedule and suggestions, and I should probably do a little bit more about info, but I don't mind too much. But if it's not showing up on your end, I will need to give it another look at to make sure I set it up right. Do I have any static theme? As in like just a consistent thing that I do? Not particularly currently. But no. Why not? Do I have a static theme about the panels? Not to my knowledge. No, I don't want either of those. It's just they are consistent. They are literally just they're like plugins, or like what are they called? Widgets or something like that. That I've put into the panels. Those being like just some simple stuff, because the actual like scheduling system on Twitch I found really tedious to use, so I just have a calendar there to show when I'm next going to be streaming. But no, thank you for bringing that to my attention. I shall 100% be looking into it when the stream is over. Okay. I do have a Discord, however, I would... okay, hold on. That's like I've completely distracted myself from the gameplay. I've just been waffling on for no end. It's... Thank you for the follow. Very kind. What are your cool ideas, is my question. Because always good to know. Drop mine. Okay. I shall send you a message then. But you're welcome to just put the ideas here, because I do not mind in the slightest hearing any kind of suggestion. David Johnson. I shall probably do it after the stream, because I'm a little bit busy right now with Balatro. I'm more than happy to talk, so if you want to drop the ideas here in the chat, you are more than welcome to. But right now I'm a tiny bit too busy. Well, not too busy. I don't want to, basically. So I quite rather just stick with the game. Then I can show you some panels. Okay. I was going to say, you can just tell me what the idea for the panels are as well. I do not mind. Okay, Queen, I want... you know what? Again, those two, doesn't matter what kind of Queen, and then... Put like that into that. There we go. Standard pack. Make some panels for you. I've worked with many other streamers as well. I'd rather not. I am perfectly fine without that. Thank you. I will learn to do it myself if I need to do something like that. But I very much appreciate the offer. Tell me, do I have any fave character? Well, in Balatro, I don't really think there are many characters. It's Jimbo. I do like Jimbo. He is funny. He's a very funny looking man. This run is really not going fantastic. That's, I guess, just queens. Keep searching for more queens. Get a... there's still more. Nah, you know, I'll stick with that. I'll go 4 of a kind. Get me there just about. Ooh, actually, that's kinda handy. Clubs. What are... No, it's mostly hearts. Why not stick those as lucky cards? Don't really care for that. I'll keep a steal, actually, in a sec. Ooh. I'm afraid you're going to have to go raised fist. Because trio is pretty hype, especially with the flint coming up. There we go. Use that. Use that. It's decently high, so I can trade it up. That. But no, I do not have any particular favourite character in this game because there aren't that many characters realistically. Unless you mean outside of the game, in which case tons. I just wouldn't be able to name one off the top of my head. Right. Needle. That is fine. Fool. Oh, I should have saved it. Ah. Oh well. Too late now. No point looking back in anger. I shall make that. Steal. Go for that. I should really start ranking up those queens and getting more of them. Stretching that out. Mail-in rebate's tempting. I could go... Ooh. Ooh, if the banana dies, then that would be really handy, but the banana is still alive. The bastard. Yeah, not sure. No. Nope. Okay. That's fine. I mean, sock and buskin is the main thing that I need at the moment. That is fine. It's all good. It's all chilling. 21k, nice and easy. Well, hopefully, baby Ashley, if you are still here, you are having a wonderful morning, noon, or night. If you have headed off to go watch someone else's stream, then thank you for swinging by and dropping a follow regardless. I hope you have a good time, whatever you're up to. It's fine. Death, that is good. Hand size, that's also good. Needle, play only one hand. Wildcard is kinda good as well. Okay, sick. And you know what? No, it wouldn't be a flush house anyway. That's fine. I should just leave it be then. Do I have... no, I guess. That's probably fine for now. It gives just an extra, like, tiny bit. But... roll... no, I don't want that. Only one hand tight, that's fine. Chariot, okay, that's fine as well. Ooh, 4 of a kind, nice. Shame I'm not going to use it, but, you know. It's cool. You know, actually, I could do with steal over money, even though that's not true in the slightest at the moment. But getting some steals down early is quite good, especially if I can start ranking those up to queens with some strength. No strength at the moment, but left card. Ooh, that's my bad. Just punched my mic like a fool. Left card into the right card. No. You know what? That might be kind of handy. If there's another queen that doesn't have anything. Which there is, perfect. Better than nothing. 5 of kind. 50,000, yeah, that's fine. The lack of steals really kind of hindered that one a bit. Doubles money, yeah. $45. Always good. Flush. Oh, just in case. No. Hanged Man is hype. Emperor will be hype in a second when I get rid of these. Because if I get a death, I did not. Damn. I don't really care for either of those. I'll just sell them. I should really get a campfire with the amount of like cards I'm ending up selling. It's fine. Okay, I've got 5 of kind. Now I can just pick and choose the best of them. It's not quite flush 5. I should probably do actually want to see what the best of like my queens, what hand they're in. Or what suit. Oh, they're like all spades. Okay. I should probably start going for spades then. I mean, oh god, of course a lot of these are already spades. And no, actually. And ooh, okay, that is very much hype. Oh god, what do I have to get rid of for that? You know, as nice as that is, I'm going to get rid of that. And then, well, I'm going to buy that. I think I'm going to have to get rid of Cartomancer. So that I can start getting, Oh, but this isn't doing anything anymore. Now I'm thinking about it. So you know what, I shall just have it duplicate that for the mo. But that does set me up lovely for when I eventually get, what's called? Oh, or when I hopefully eventually get Sock and Buskin. However, this is probably going to be a bit of a more questionable round. Unless I get... No, okay, this is going to be fine. Perfect. All good. Plus the steals is going to be nice. Okay. So if I don't actually get any uncommons, there's no point having this baseball one. So I know what to throw under the bus if I'm going to get, what's called? If I'm, for when I get Sock and Buskin. I know exactly what to murder. I could go for, no, just in case, I'll do that. Roll, okay, no point. Lovely. Now, I'm just digging for that queen. Actually, the steel is really handy as well. Good. Yep. It's not going to be the most overwhelmingly incredible hand, but it's still pretty damn good. Strength, that is hype. 5 of a kind, that's also pretty good. Arcana, the Fool, Planet X, I could. Ooh, actually, not. I don't think I'm going to use that yet, but I shall do that. I think, yeah, why not? No. Let's play 5 cards, that's fine. Don't want any of these, and I guess the 2 can stay. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Hoping for another. Okay, another jack. That's fine. You know what? Get those out of the way and done, and then. It's fine. All good. Ooh. Let's see. Stuntman would have been so handy on like some of the plasma deck runs I did in my last Balatro stream. But this time, it's just showing up a little bit unannounced, and that's annoying. No, I want that steel. And you know what? I'll throw on that as well. Why not? No reason to. Just kind of feel like it. Playing Full House sets money to 0. Okay, I shall try and avoid that then. No, get rid of that. Get rid of those. I kind of want that steel queen to show up. Okay, apparently not. 1 steel will have to do. It's fine. 5 of a kind gets me there nice and easy. Hearts, no. High Priestess, no. No, I don't want any of these. I want my sock and basket. Actually, I'll take that. Damn. You know, yeah. Strengthen these up. There we go. Nearly, so nearly at it. Oh, actually, I can. Just be absolutely fiendish and dig for that, the other spades queen, but to alas, no avail. It's fine. The lack of steel is going to hurt, though. Only a tiny, only a tiny bit. Spectral packs. You know, why not? Gold seal is kinda hype, so I'll put it on that. Spectral pack again. If I can get a red seal, no, but oh, hold on. Okay, you know what, that's fine. Nothing crazy, but that's alright. I really need to start getting something at that. I either need to start duplicating that card a bunch, or just start playing every like Queen 5 that I get, or get a bunch of these spades. What is it called? What is the card called that gives me like spades? The moon. That's it. No, you've come back too late, my friend. That is tempting. You know what? I will grab the mime. Forces 1 card to always be selected. Oh, that can be very rough. So I've got to play this carefully. However, if you give me a minute. Okay. It's fine. Then I'll get rid of that as well. It's alright. Just took me a minute. I need the best out of these queen cards, so I shall try, and again, I'll get rid of that king as well. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, that was definitely probably a better choice, having it there. There's death. Okay, good. Not clubs. What was it looking? The world. That's what I was talking about. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm gonna get sock and basket, so I just need to like get some good like death pulls. Okay, that's kind of hype. I shall left card into right card. In which case, go for those two and that. There we go. That's nearly 1 million. That's nice and calm. No, too late. Too little, too late for me to care. Spades, yes, please. That is big. And then please, if there's a death in here. Okay, there's a death, but it's for cards that I don't really care about. So actually, I'm going to do that. Perfect. Now, for boss. Okay, that's fine. That's all okay. That's also all okay. That's just as good. Oh my god, you bet. Okay, that's less good. How many other queens? There's so many other queens in the deck. Oh, but I have to play something here. I'll go for that. Because that will do something at least. Okay, I don't really care for that, so those can be played as sacrifice. That's good. That's all fine. Do that. Then play. Should be okay-ish. Yes, there we go. Okay, okay. We're good. Perfect. Now, that is green stake done. Let's see if we can crank it up a notch to black. Get through black stake. Or at least get through pop. Okay, I think I may be going for clubs here. That, you know, that's a fair amount of yeah. Pretty much every, like, face card is clubs apart from, like, 4. So I think I know what I'm going to do. Or have a plan in my head, at least, of what I want to do. Obviously, how things actually go, we shall see. Okay. Ooh, those are both not great with them being eternal. Okay. This may be a bit of a rough one then. You know, I'll try and get another, yeah, there we go. And then figure out what else there is, because there's a lot of 10s. Is there many more 3s? There's no more 3s. A bunch more 5s though, actually, so I may go for that. Oh, actually, before I bin that off, there's a straight right there, low end, but you know, could have been a whole lot worse. God, this is not actually that for how tasty a hand it's been. It is not doing me bits with the shop, but I guess that's the fun of it being erratic. Even though the erratic deck has no effect on the shop, I'm considering just restarting. You know what? Yeah, actually, I will restart. Because that was a poor run-up. Okay, I know what I'm not going to do. Full deck. There's kind of... There's a lot of low-end, actually. I may go for hack again. But there's also lots of kings and queens on the whole. No, I said there's more low-end. Okay. I'll start building up the low-end. And try and get hack and try and get, like, some good stuff to super. I don't know why I'm going for that now, considering it won't matter until I get, like, hack. I've bollocksed that up. Yeah, well. Restart. Okay, spades, so I don't want to spec too much into spades there. Yes. I don't have many hearts. That's unfortunate. Diamonds is tempting. Just going in on diamonds. I mean, hearts will be eliminated soon. Then Do I want to go? There's a lot of kings as well. I think it's the thing. There's a lot of low end, but there is a lot of kings, and queens and jacks. And they genuinely score high. I think I'll go high end. I'll go high end again. Try and get like, yeah, there we go. Some full houses, which is fine. And then same sort of deal where I get like some kind of good malt joker, some kind of decent one for. Oh, they're both eternal. Oh no. Oh, I could. Oh, I know, but straights really suck for erratic. I may have to skip and. Oh, you know what? I'm restarting again. I always feel so bad restarting, but also when I played a shitty hand like that, or well, shitty shop, not shitty hand. 7 jacks, so I think I may go for that, and hearts as well. So I think I may go for face card hearts, but I want to play a bit more flexible because I'm really being far too restrictive on myself with it. Being very like one mind, I want to do this, I want to sort this thing out, but oh, Todd, that's tempting, but it's not going to help with face cards. I guess I could go for. Is there much low end? There's not tons of low end either, so face cards is really the best option. No, I'm gonna risk it. They're both eternal. Damn. I need to not go for that. Like, so I'm gonna just have to keep being an idiot and restart. Okay, tens are a big one. So if I try and avoid using 10s and go for like, there's not many face cards actually. So if I go for like some kind of like 8-7 full house or something like that. You know, I've already got 2 9s. If I go for some more 7s, or not, well, you know what, ace 2 9 full house, I'll take it. That works just as well. Right, mad joker. I want to risk it. Risk it for a biscuit, and it paid off. Okay. High end 10s really kind of is convincing me to go for like convert stuff into face cards, but I think I'll go spade for the mo, and then try and convert stuff into spades instead of anything else. No, sure. No, I'll try pull for a. Actually, will this? That might just get it to me. Just the extra like boost of malt. No, not quite. Oh well. Yeah, that'll do. It's fine. I mean, realistically, if I don't get it on black stake, or I get stuck on black stake, I don't mind too much, because it could be a whole lot worse. How many 10s do I have? I think I still have every 10. Yes, I do. So I'm just going to try and get some 10s. Or maybe I'll just try and get some. Yep. You know, this'll do nicely. Actually, wait, hold on. That'll do even better. But because the extra malt is just going to carry me over 100%. It'll get me through like the first. This should get me through like the first ante or 2. See, the 10s kind of make that pointless. If I get even Steven, then it might be worth. Oh, that's not good, but at least it's early on. So I really need to play towards my 10s now, or at least start beefing up my 10s a bit. And that's fine. 4 of a kind. Good enough. And damn, I meant to click more. Well. 2 pair. Plus the extra bit of malt, that should... Yeah, there we go. Good. I'm fumbling a little bit, but it could be significantly worse. You know, that may be a good clutch for the moment. Make the most out of my spades here, and then go, like, dig for 10s when fighting the boss, so it's fine. It's alright, it's all good. Ooh, that got me just under. That is very irritating. No, still missing 3 for that. You know what, that should honestly do. Lovely. No. Oh, none of these are that good, actually. Spade cards debuff, that's fine. Oh, good, 10s. Yep. More 10s. Give me those sweet, sweet 10s. 5 of a kind, there we go. That's good. Perfect. Bloodstone. Oof. That's annoying because that would be a really handy one to do, but I've already kind of... I mean, honestly, I'm nowhere near deep enough to not, like, consider it. So why not? And that's actually really handy to get. It's kind of annoying that the other things aren't, but you know what? Getting some more clubs is a shout. Especially if I can convert 10s into clubs, then that's fine. No, I'll use that to get some more clubs. Yeah, okay, that's good for the buy. Start swapping, because I really want... The 10s are good for the mo, but I want to start moving those up to jacks so that they can be covered by sock and basket. So what I shall do, actually, is if I get rid of those, I want to try and get more 10s. But apparently the game does not want to give me more 10s. Okay, that's fine. Those can be converted, because then I can also have a royal flush, which will do me bits. Very good. Now I need... No. Tempting as it is, no. I've just got to hope that the club boss doesn't come up, because otherwise that could go very, very south very quickly. No, there we go. That's fine. And something that affects what's it called? Something that affects the face cards would be good, because I've already got the clubs, but something that affects face cards should be much, much better. No. No, I've got no interest. That's really annoying. I wish I had the moon at this point, having those two. But... okay. That's not going to carry me there. Not going to be enough, but there should be enough other... You know what? I'm like one away from a straight, and that might just carry me over. So you know what? I shall get rid of these. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't carry me over. Damn. Okay, may be in trouble. But actually, no, thankfully, this should clutch me up. There we go. That's fine. All good. Fault on my part. Being a little bit greedy there, but that's fine. Nah, I'm not feeling it. But I will take it. This is not going well. I'm just not getting any good cards to upgrade. But I will do that. Just get a little bit of a boost. You know, I will do that as well. Just get a little bit of a boost before going for a flush. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, and then even more perfect because this will have the 3 times. You know, I'm butchering this run, but I am making my way through bit by bit. Come on, give me something good. You know what? The extra money will be kind of handy, but the rest is... Ooh. Oh, but it's a bunch of cards I don't care about, so why not? That's fantastic. Genuinely very happy with that. I know which cards I'm using now. Because as much as these are handy, I need to start changing those kings to be clubs. That is, if I make it out of this hand alive. But I'm not sure if I will. Especially with the reduced hand size now. Yes, I don't think I'm going to make it through this, but that's fine. Because I will just restart. Yeah, I'm screwed here. Pardon me. Go on a nice little triple. Bucket. Oh, right. Back to black stake. Now, what do I have? A lot. I've got no 4s, but I have a ton of 5s. Oh, but I got a bunch of 6s. I got a bunch. It's a really even spread, unfortunately. I may go for hack again. I may just start beefing up those 5s. Start going for like a hack deck. Oh, unless what's full deck like? It's not much different actually. I'll probably start going hack deck. I'm thinking, what do I have tons of? What is there a lot left of? A lot of 8s left. You know, I'll keep the 8 and the ace. Like that. Okay, you know, 3 aces and 2 5s should do it. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Just get me through that first round, first hand, first ante, whatever. Ooh, you know what? That is huge for those 5s. So you know what? Aces and 5s are looking pretty strong at the moment. 5s in particular because you can get hack on them, whereas you can't with aces. But I will need something to give me malt soon. However, if I can start... I could start death and stuff early. Oh, but the extra money would be good. No, you know what? I've got into right card. I'm committing to it. I want those 5s. To get hack. So, that's fine. What the? Okay. Sure, why not? Oh, just below. Okay, then. Probably should have waited a tiny bit longer, but yeah. We ball. And I shall do that just for the extra chips. Brilliant. no, to anyone listening, if you have any games that you'd like to see me play, please look in the About section of my Twitch page, and there should, hopefully, fingers crossed, be a suggestion box that you're able to put stuff into, a little widget for it. And there should also be a schedule telling you when my next stream will be. Which, currently, I believe it is Friday, where I will be streaming with a good friend of mine, Aviator 001. Which should be a grand old time, mainly, but he's a lot better at Warframe than I am. So it'll be an interesting one. I'm not feeling any of those. That was a bit of a waste of £4. 5 and 3s, you know what, that's kind of hype. That's very hype. That clearly wasn't hype enough. Damn. Are there any 8s? There's a lot of 8s, actually. Get rid of those and hope for an 8 to show up or not. Okay. You know what? I can just triple that. That'll 100% push me over. There we go. Oh yes. No, I'm not going for that. I'm not risking it this early on when I got this little money. What the? Okay. You know what, 4 of a kind, I don't mind, that's fine. Might as well while it's there. And then you know what? I want to, what do I have a lot of? Got a lot of clubs actually, so you know what? I shall, and clubs actually, the Onyx agate's pretty decent on the whole. Yeah, why not? Probably worth more, yeah. No, that's not worth it. Anything good in here? That will be good eventually. I'll keep it for the moment, but just to boost temperance a little bit. Rank. If I just get rid of the first top 5. Okay. I can tell. That's probably a 5 as well. And you know what? I'll play this 5. 4 of a kind. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. Was there a lot of? Theoretically. 2 5s, 2 aces. Tempting. Yep, there we go. I shall go for that. No, I don't have any enhanced cards yet. I really want some. But nothing keeps showing up. Ooh, that's very good. That's very tempting. I'm gonna have to get a bunch of strengths now. Ooh. It's fine. 7s, 3s. No, I want 5s. Give me my 5s. Okay, there's 1 5. Then, yeah, I'd kind of like, actually no. Turn this king into the 5. It's fine. I know that's not actually going to do me that much at the moment, but it's better than nothing. Though I may fumble. I may fail here. If I'm looking at it. I'm going to try and go for a flush, actually. Because otherwise I don't think I'm going to win this. Which is fine. Fine if I don't mind. Yeah, damn. Yeah, well. Trial and error. Diamond cards are debuffed. What is my deck looking like? Oh, it's another really balanced 7/7s. That's a woeful. It's not a fairly balanced deck, but there are like 15 face cards, which is not like not 15, 14, which is kind of good. There's also not a lot of 5s again. I kind of want to go face cards. Realistically, I feel like that's usually the right way to go. However, it can always not be the case. Though it has seemingly screwed me over. It seemingly screwed me over again. Well. Right, perfect. Open the pack, see what I get. That'll do me for the moment. Well, hold me off a bit. If I just dig for Hearts Flush, that's alright. Should be okay. Just holds me up enough to get through a couple of antes, or a couple of rounds, I should say. Just build up a bit of cash, some good old dosh, and then buy myself a better Joker. Because it's all well and good. I think the problem is I'm leaning too much into enhancing my deck rather than actually getting a Joker that helps out. That is very handy though, actually. And if I can get Malt card, maybe even a Queen. I'll do that as well. I'll do the 9 because I can turn that into a face card. Okay. Because the ace is tempting, but the problem is to get the ace up to if I end up getting like Sock and Baskin, to get the ace back round, you need to what's it called? You need to go all the way through, and it's just like that's so much effort. There's no point. And even though it's like it's an Empress, I'll get it really easily again probably. You know what? I'm gonna do that because the extra interest would be really helpful, and then I will leave it at that for the moment. Right. Go. That's fine. Perfect. That should just be enough to get me over the line. Yep. Now I'm going to need to either enhance some more of my deck, or I can just get the GOAT. Okay, now I need to lock in. I cannot fumble this now. I have to hold this. Because, I mean, thankfully it's eternal. So, I cannot, like, get rid of it by accident, even though that's really hard to do. But now I've just got to build a good face card deck and hope that the plant doesn't show up. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I think I know what I know what's cooking. I know what's cooking up now. Okay, that's club, it's fine. I thought for a split second that was the plant, and it would have been like exactly what I'd expect in that moment. Okay, we're cooking up something malicious here. Unfortunately not quite yet, but still got to get through some of the more dull pieces, but we shall be cooking up something evil and villainous. Once I start getting rid of more and more of the rest of the deck and specking out that that heart selection, that is gonna be tasty, baby. It's going to be absolutely scrumptious. That is going to be delectable. That is fine. I've just got to not fumble it. But the problem being, I'm pretty good at fumbling it sometimes. I'm getting too greedy, and I don't want to be greedy with this. However, what I shall do is left card into right card, flush house. Because that will give me a fair few more chips and the flush, which is fine. Flush and straight made 4 cards. I don't care for that much. No. No, I just want tarot cards, but the problem being is I know I'm not going to get them now. Thanks to the beautiful condition of Sod's Law, I know I'm not going to get any good tarot cards. Or I know I'm just not going to get tarot. They're just going to, like, elude me for ages. That's fine. Every little helps when it comes to that kind of stuff. That's good. I just need to start spreading that queen and the red seal one as well. That in particular, I need to start hitting with the death. Okay, good. Arcana and spectral. Please. Okay, no. Strength. Oh, none of these are really that good. Oh, that's kind of infuriating. You know what? Strength. That. And I guess that. But neither of them are hearts, which is really disheartening, one might say. Okay. On that 10. Okay, it's only foil. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Because those... Okay. I really wish I had, like, a sun card now. Because that would be so good. However, this is pretty tasty already. I just need to start getting, like, Bloodstone or one of the Hearts Malt cards. Well, yeah, I even need to get... I think it's Lusty Joker is the Hearts Malt one. However, I shall do that. And that did nothing. However, this should do something. Because technically I can do it with any suit. Ah, well, that was nearly going to be disastrous. Final hand. However, thankfully a flush house has come in to save me. It's come to save my ass. Which is very good. I need some tarot cards here. Good. Death. Oh, why does it have to be death on such an... Ah. Fine. Wild card. Damn. Okay. I'm get rid of that. And no, there's no point keeping those. I need... Okay, this is good. Realistically, I need some, like... some stuff about hearts. Like for, like, what are they called? Things for hearts. Like, jokers that specifically give more stuff to hearts cards. Because otherwise, I am going to fumble very soon. It's fine. Yeah, okay. Oh no, if I've wasted such a good opportunity, then I'm going to be so pissed. That's completely wrong. I've wasted such a good opportunity. Oh. Damn. That is insanely disheartening. But I shall do one more run. I shall give this one a shot, and then if I fumble at this, then I shall call it a night. Sorry for the slightly shorter and more casual and more slapdash nature of the stream, but I am not in top form right now. But hopefully by the time Friday comes, I should be back a bit more higher spirits, bit more rejuvenated. Well, okay, so there's plenty of 9s, so... Okay, just don't give me another 9 then. Fucking... Sure. And then space flush. And 2 pair? No, that's probably the best I've got, honestly. That doesn't even get me over the line. Damn. You know, 1 pair. That'll do. That'll do. I have like no money, but that'll do. No, I don't really want Arcana pack. But I could do with a card that actually... I could do with something that actually gives me more score, so... Maybe if there's like... You know what that'll do. Oh, that does not help. Oh well. I'll keep that just in case there's a bunch of stuff that's similar. What do I actually have full deck? There's a lot of 9s. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I shall keep that. Then, you know, I could get a straight flight if I get a 5 and then swap it. Or could I get a? How many jacks? There's other jacks left, you know. If I just play these. Okay, now that good enough. Flush house. That'll definitely get me over the line. Bit random, but that is alright. I guess I'm going diamonds then. So I'll buy that as well. And just start making things diamond, I guess. Why not? Start getting it in that Civ pack. There we go, flush house again. That's alright, that should... If I keep getting flush houses, that should help me build up a bit of cash. That's irritating to have gotten now. However, something with a bit more chips is kind of nice. Yeah, fuck it, I'll go for one tarot card pack. That's not worth. Why not? That is not worth. I should have just taken the Temperance, the $2 from that. If I can... okay, and then just... I've got another queen or another jack. Yeah, that'll do. Full house, the chips should take me over with that one. Apparently not. Damn, am I bad at math, clearly. That's fine. The full house. I need to get the whatever like the diamond plus. Oh, okay, or not. Damn, I really fumbled at that one. Oh, in which case, I kind of feel like that. You know what? Just one more. I'll just do one more. Just one more. I felt like that was too short. Like I can't stop there. You know. Aces, got 3s. I could go for... That is an odd mix. I've got a lot of 8s, but like 8s really aren't good for much. I don't want to go face cards again. I kind of... I might just lean into spades and not spades, clubs again, and just try and get all sorts to be clubs, and then go from there and kind of see how it swings. It's all right. Buffoon pack. Okay. Off to a much better start than before. So I want to... Yeah, how many... Full deck, I guess. There's more diamond, but diamond is going to screw me over from the first boss. So I should be able to, if I just get like a flush like this, that's fine. And that'll carry me over. So if I get like a decent clubs flush, I can 100% carry myself through. Yeah, that'll actually carry me a bit further too, and it's not in like eternal, so that's all right. Just kind of drag me through a tiny bit more, so I don't have to worry about buying good jokers for too long, or for a little bit longer more. I can probably get to Ante 3 without it being a concern, really. Yeah, clubs, and then I just kind of start converting whatever to clubs, and then I'll think about it from there. Probably high end. I'll probably go for face cards again, but if I get hack, then I'll just start converting some low end cards. Because at the moment, just well, that's going to be a toughie. Okay, which case I may need to try for some other flushes first. If I go for diamonds flush actually on this, because the extra chips should boost me through. Okay, apparently not, but another diamond flush will get me there. And I can probably 12,000 that I should be able to do the same for the next one. Or maybe if I get something good from here. Ooh, they're both eternal. That would have been handy to have for when I was doing my plasma deck runs, but that's actually quite useful. And it is absolutely binning it down above my head. Goodness. I don't know how audible that is on your end, dear viewer, but for me, that is loud as anything. Good God. Okay, that extra, yeah, that extra mult has done it. Tiny extra boost, but that'll do. And then I can now, is this Moon or Hanged Man? I could just double. You know what? I'll do that. Because money is not the biggest issue at the moment. And then if I just go for like a sturdy clubs flush. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, it's just started absolutely binning it down. Like ridiculously loud. Oh, if I try to get that on microphone, hold on. Do you hear that? That's just rain. That is just the rain. Oh. Very, very glad I'm inside. And very glad that I am nice and warm and cozy indoors. Playing Balatro. Ooh, that's actually going to be worth so much more than just doing that. Oh, actually, no. Ooh, is it? Yeah, no, it will be. It 100% will be. Perfect. Is 10k. Ooh, Hiker is tempting, but it is I'm not certain with it being permanent. However, I will redeem that. Clearance sale is kind of good. Just go for that. Not having a flush house is gonna damage this score a bit. That being said, damn, I should have gone that as well. Oh well. I'll do that. Because the extra malt being multiplied will be handy. Good. So I should be able to do that for the manacle, assuming that I can get some... Ooh. I don't have that many 10s anymore. Damn. Chariot, and actually those are fine. And you know what? I shall crack this open as well. No. Nothing. And I shall crack this open as well. Gold seal. Why not? Bit of extra dosh. Minus hand size. I'm playing a bit like a fool now, but I don't really mind. What is this game if not a game for fools? There we go. There we go. Good flush. Perfect. Alright. 15k. Very good. You know, actually, buy this first, why would I not? Liquidation. $1 fool. You'd be a fool not to buy it. Go for that. Or I could just double up my money. Yeah, no, I could kind of use the score at the moment, honestly. The money can come in time. But the score is eternal. Except that's a complete lie, it is not. It will just randomly dip out. Okay, no, I don't know why I suddenly got that song in my head. But no, just that extra little bit of malt, that should carry me through alright. But I do kind of need either some kind of like malt timesing some malt application. Get it. You get it. You get it. I'll see myself out. But, you know what, I shall use that, because getting another hanged man would be kind of handy. My way. That's fine. And now I can start sorting this. Trying to get as good a hand as possible. Honestly, that's not bad. Do I really want the extra? No, I want the extra score because I'm concerned that I may not actually make it through this hand. So I may need to start getting some steals in. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I should just be able to do that. And that should get me over. Actually, probably would have got me over if I organised it right. I'll keep that as well, just in case. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. That sorted it. Diamonds, no. Arcana pack. Ooh, yes, okay. More of the moon. That'll do. The moon. No. Only one hand type this round. Okay, I've got to make it a good flush. Thankfully, this is looking to be a lovely, lovely piece. That I will inevitably fumble. However, actually the steel should really help in this one. Especially if we get lucky on that card, but I don't think we will. Okay, that's good. 23,000. Simple. I need to start leveling things up. Realistically, I'll do that because I don't want that. Oh, both of those suck. Damn. That's just unfortunate. No, those are that great either. No, I don't really want the extra chips. No, I need the money. I need the money instead of the polychrome. Okay, however, if I get another king or jack here... Okay, or not. That's fine. That is fine. I can only expect so much from my hand. Though this will definitely not carry me through. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I really need to start getting some more steals or start beefing up my current hand. But I'm just not getting that many good tarot cards, I think. Okay, that's better. Asking you shall receive, it seems. And if I'm able to get a good... Oh, it is a king of diamonds. But I can probably get a moon or something like that. Did it. For what is a man? What has he got? I'm not going to finish that. Okay, that's fine. Because I would like... Okay, there we go, good. Oh, actually, you know what? That is pretty good. Because, although I've lost the face card, Flush House is very handy. Gets me mostly there, and this will finish it off. Perfect. So I think, honestly, how many jacks have I got? I think I may just keep going with the jacks, honestly. Start. I'll start jacking it. One might even say. Sticking with the jacks and aces is probably the way to go. Okay. You know, I shall get rid of all this. Because then, if I only had a strength. You know what, those two I will use the moon on. And then... Oh no, I meant to use it on that as well, damn. Oh, I'm a fool, I'm a buffoon. Damn. Oh, okay. It's fine. This is not going to be that great, but... Oh, actually, I want that at the front. I want to try and... Oh, I lost the steel, okay. This may be where I fold. Ooh, that's a full house, but that's not going to be that good, actually. I really need to just dig for that. Oh, of course it takes stuff away. Okay, I really should have gone with that full house instead of the other full house that I played. Okay, this is okay, I guess. No, I don't want the money, I want the score. Damn. Yeah, no, this is it. This is where I fold. I think I can get a full house. That's kind of it. Yeah, no, there we go. That is unfortunate. Oh well. In which case, I shall head back to the menu and call it a day at that point. Managed to get good. Red and green got through quite cleanly, honestly. But black is putting up a bit more of a fight, which is fine. We'll maybe keep going with that at a different time, or move on to a different. I want to get through plasma more. I keep hitting black, and then it's beginning to struggle more. But that's fine. Hopefully anyone who's tuned in, you've enjoyed it, and you've had a wonderful morning, noon, or night. I am next streaming on... Friday. I'm next streaming Friday. Regardless, if you check the About section, then that should have the schedule on it. If not, my plan is to set up a Twitter account, or whatever Twitter's called now, X or whatnot, a site formerly known as Twitter account, where I will post the schedule as well. So if you're unable to see the schedule while I try and fix it, I'll post updates, and I'll post what I'm streaming and links for when I am going live there. So in which case, hopefully you've enjoyed watching, even if you're part of not watching live and are part of the elusive VODron, the VOD squadron. I shall catch you around for whenever the next stream is. So have a lovely morning, noon, or night. Oh, wrong one. I'm a fool. That is my bad.